Yes, guys. Is the audio good? Do you hear me? Yes, we will start in a few minutes. Can you guys hear me fine? Yes, again we're going to look at gold and see if we can take something. Last stream was a successful trade as well. Let's wait till everybody is in here and we will start. There already has been a lot of volume today, so we'll see if we can catch something. I'm still looking for bullishness today. I'm bullish on gold. Preferably I would want it long it all the way up till here. Let's see if we can take an entry. Like last stream, we'll have to wait till the perfect setup occurs. No need to rush in any setups. But it's looking good already for some longs. Which one of you guys were in the last stream? Let me know in the chat as well. When I have the trade, I will send the inputs as well, and I try to get it on the screen for you guys. Alright guys, I think I'm looking for something around here, buying up till this leg. Maybe a bit lower. We'll see if we can get a nice entry here. We'll have to see. Somewhere around there. But not yet. Yes, no, I'm not in a trade yet. When I am, I will put it on the screen as well, and I will show you where I'm positioned in. But we'll have to see if we can get this entry. I'm looking for something around here. Why? Because it took out these lows and it had an open area here. So it already tapped in there. So this was the, but we're gonna look to re-enter this position, preferably around this area. We'll have to see if we can get it there. It still has a lot of volatility in the markets when there is a US bank holiday, but yes, it moved differently than normally, but it's not an issue for us. We'll still be active. the right one will occur like last time. I'm looking for longs. Alright, I think we'll get an entry around here. I'll have to see. Hopefully we'll have an entry here. Alright, for entry around 3366. When I have an entry, I will show it to you guys as well. But I'm not in a position yet. Yes, I'm looking for longs. Maybe we're gonna enter soon. We'll let you guys know if I am in. Looking for something similar like this trade. Let's see if we can get an entry around that area. I think it's still a bit too early now. I think it will dump a bit more. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions, I will answer them as well. We'll see if we can buy somewhere around here. Yes, we can take a look at some other pairs in a second as well. Let's see first if we can get an entry or not. If we need to wait. Alright, guys. For the people in last stream of Tuesday, we had a beautiful trade as well, and the week before, two other ones. So we had 3 streams already. Let me know if you like these streams, if you want to see it more. We're looking for longs. Alright, perfect. Now let's see if we can get another entry. The best entry today was around this level. Unfortunately, we missed it, but not an issue. Let's see if we can get a re-entry on this one. Around here, I think we're gonna get an entry. I'll send the inputs as well, so you can guys take it with me for if it hits. Just a second. I'm not entering yet. I'm about to enter a trade. So I'll have to see. Alright, I think I will enter any second. See for the final push. It didn't tap me in yet. On a few pips it didn't tap me in yet, so I'll have to wait. I'll send the inputs for you guys in a second when I'm triggered. I'm not in a trade yet. No, I'm looking for buys, as you can see on the screen. When I'm in, I will send you guys as well. But I'm not in yet. I'm looking for longs, yes. We're about to get triggered. I don't know. Any second now. When I am in the trade, I will send you guys the inputs as well. I think we're about to get hit. Let's see if it can give us the final push till entry. Would be nice. Yes, alright. I'm triggered. I'll send it to you guys now. My entry is 3366, so I'm in now. Let's see how it plays out. I'll also put the TPs on the screen. TP1. And TP2. Let's see if we can manage to play this out correctly. Alright guys, I'll put it on the screen for you guys as well. One second. Alright. Let me put it in the screen for you guys. And let's see if we can hit TP1 or 2. And of course, I'm gonna take you guys with me how I manage the position and the exact steps for it. Alright, TP1 got hit, guys. I'm gonna take 20% of the trade at TP1. So 20% is off at TP2. I think I'm gonna get another 30% off just like last stream. But for now, we already made 20% of the profits, so that's pretty nice. Let's see if we can continue with this volume. Alright, make sure that you also have some partials here. We just got triggered within a pip, so we get a beautiful entry. We almost missed it, but we got triggered, so I'm in. I'll put it better on the screen for you guys so it's more clear. Let's see if we can keep this volume up. I'm trying to get it for you guys here as well. Maybe you can get a second entry if it comes back to entry for the guys that missed it, but for the ones that are in, we already had some partials. I'll put the inputs on the screen. This is where I'm in right now. Let's see if we can continue. Who took the trade, guys? Who's in? Who was fast enough? Or who already put a limit in there? We were waiting for about 10 minutes before we got triggered on the level we are right now. So let's see if it plays out well. See if we can keep up the volume to the upside. TP2. This is a bit of a bigger trade than last time as well. So that's why we take partials like we always do. TP1, if you didn't do it yet, if it's back at TP1, make sure to take some partials like I always do. And who is here all streams? Who didn't miss a stream yet? This is the 4th live trading stream. Not too late, you can enter if it comes back or below TP1 with a low risk position if you still want to be part of it. For the guys that entered with me, that's beautiful. TP1, so make sure if you're in that you have 20% off the table right now, or at least a bit of partials. And what we will do here as well is we put the stop below this low. So I'll put my stop just to mitigate some risk at 3361, sorry. If it comes back to entry for the guy, you can still enter. But for the rest, we already made some profit, so that's great. Alright guys, is the sound all good? Can you guys hear me clearly? Guys, for the people that's saying it didn't hit, it's the level 366. I take it with you guys live on stream, so you can do a market execution on the level where I'm entering as well. I just trade myself. I show you guys how I do it, where I enter, and how I manage the trade. And make sure to tune in the group for this activity as well. Now we just gotta be patient, like always. Just wait till it plays out. Alright, let's see, it's still around TP1. Let's see if it can continue or if it goes back to entry. We'll have to be patient and wait till it plays out. If we see enough volume, maybe take off another partial earlier, but let's see if TP2 gets hit as well. Alright guys, let's see if we can continue to the upside. For the ones that are here every stream, well done guys. I think it's going back to entry. For the guys that were too late to enter, you're gonna get a second chance here. I would take a low risk position if you still want to be a part of it. Yes, back at entry. So if you didn't take the trade yet, you can enter right now. For the guys that missed it. And you're gonna have a better entry than us. Let's see if it can continue to the upside after this again. Right, a little bit of downside right here, but not an issue. Still have to wait. We already won 3 trades, last 3 streams. So let's see if we can get some upside here and win the 4th. If not, it's not an issue. We will be back in the group with some new positions as well. For the guys that didn't enter, you have a good entry right here if you still want to be a part of it. At the moment my stop is on this line here because we lowered it when we took some profits off here, a 20% profit. So it looks like we're having some bell pressure right here. Let's see if we can reverse it. If you want to see me analyze some other pairs in the meantime, we can take a look at it together. We have some suggestions. In the meantime, we'll just have to see how it plays out, if it goes to stop right now or TP1 again. We can take a quick look at BTC. Yes. The position will remain in screen, so you guys know where we are in, where to put TP1 as well. For BTC, of course, on a technical level, I would say we can see some downside to these lows because it's very close to it now. And I'm still expecting on the long run that we will see some bullishness after taking it out. So my prediction is, or it's gonna take out these two lows to continue to the upside. If not, we will see if it breaks this and can continue. Of course, we will keep you updated in the group as well. And if we see any positions, they will be shared there. Let's see how gold is doing. Still some downside, but we'll have to wait if it can come back. Think it's going to be a stop for today, which is no issue. We already had some profits off the table, so it's not a big risk right now. And of course, the last 3 streams we already had some good trades, but let's wait. Maybe it comes back again. It's still valid for me until it breaks the low again. But overall, I'm still bullish. If you enter below that, you can still hold it and take partials a little bit earlier if it comes back. Why I was bullish on the lower time frame is because we took out these lows, created a new one here. For me, there is enough liquidity to be swept here above. Then we were looking on the lower time frame. We saw that it took out these lows. There was an open area here. It tapped in there. It broke, so we wanted to trade the new leg up and the retest of this bullish trend on the lower time frame. But of course, you cannot always be right. From the last streams, we had 100% accuracy, so only wins till now. It's still Still didn't hit stop loss. Let's see what it does. Of course, this is how trading works. Most of the trades are, of course, if you can see our data in the groups as well, very profitable for the guys that are in the streams. And this is the fourth stream. We had some nice profits already. Right, I think stop is about to get hit. Let's see. And of course, it's not a big issue. Alright guys, I think we're about to hit stop loss here. Of course, it's part of the game. From the 4 trades we had, we already won the last 3 in the stream. And we will continue for a new trade inside the group as well. It's probably gonna sweep this liquidity down here and continue. But it's still not hit. I don't expect it to come all the way back, but it is possible. We will see. It's creating some double lows here. So let's see if we can get back to entry. If not, it's not a big problem. Yes, I'm still bullish overall. Seeing some volume again here. Make sure to manage your position correctly if you took a late entry. And of course, we already took some profits off, so the risk is not too much right now. We're seeing some volume. For the guys that had a late entry, you could take some risk off right here if you are in profit right now. So make sure to manage your risk properly. And of course, I manage my risk correctly. I take you guys with me. I don't use all of my account at once. For the guys that's saying what risk I use. And after plays out. We will continue to look for new ones, but high accuracy ones, so we have to be patient till the right setup occurs. So make sure you're inside the group as well, where we keep you guys updated. We can take a look at the higher time frame. I see a lot of questions as well. For the ones that are saying on a higher time frame we are bearish, I wouldn't say so, and I don't know any higher time frame that is bearish right now. For me, it's still bullish. Why? Because we're in an uptrend. This this high got swept. We are now retesting it, so it's okay for the long term. That's why I'm aiming for all-time high again overall on gold. But now we're looking for short-term plays on the lower time frame. Why did I buy? Because all of this liquidity was open right here and as well right here, so it didn't take any with him. A retracement is normal, of course. Then we swept this major low where we created on the lower time frame. We swept this liquidity, came back in this zone of interest for me, and then it swept this high, and now I wanted to trade the retest on around the 50 level. So that's why I took a lower time frame long and not a short. And we're still in. For the guys that managed to risk for the late entries, well done. See some guys. See how it plays out. Alright, we'll have to see. Of course, we do it as transparent as it gets. We go live, I look for a position, and we take it together. Yes, overall we're in big profits. We hit 3 TPs in the last 3 streams, so 3 out of 3. And today we'll have to see how it plays out. If it comes back to entry around here, I'm gonna take some risk off again. But we'll have to be patient and see what it does. Yes, I fully agree. It's part of the game. That's why you have to be patient and make sure you tune in on every single trade, so overall you'll always be in profits. Exactly. And I think overall the most of you have been joining the last 3 streams as well, if I'm correct. Alright, let's see if we can go back to entry. Stop was almost hit, but didn't hit it yet. So we'll see how it plays out. For the guys that had a late entry around this level, manage your risk. If you want to take off a little bit of risk, you can do that now. If you want to continue to hold it, then just be patient. still in as well. TP1 got hit, I took off 20% in profits. If it comes back to entry, I will take another 20 to 30% off to mitigate my risk. Alright guys, I think it's going back to entry. Let's see if we can hit it. I will take off some risk. So we're still in profits. Just be patient and see how it plays out. For the guys that are back at entry, you can manage your risk properly. Let's see. Alright, let's see. We're still in, still running. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Very nice. For the guys that had an early entry, if you're in profits, you can take some partials at around 3368, a little bit earlier than we did because you had a lower entry. Let's see if we can continue to the upside. I have to see how it plays out. Alright guys, we'll have to see how it plays out. Can you guys hear me clearly? Please let me know. Let's see if we can get some volume to the upside again. For the guys that were in the first ever live stream that we did last week, who remembered that we were also big drawdown and then hit full TP or TP2. Let's see if we can get back in profit. I will take off some risk as well and let the rest play out till TP or stop. And if you missed it, you can still enter, of course with a low risk. This is just how I scalp. I will take you guys with me in every stream. If you want to see more of these streams as well, let us know in the chat and I will go live more often. Alright, we're back at entry point. So I'm about to take off some risk. So we already had some profits at TP1. We took off some risk and we lowered our stop. So I basically risk a little bit left of the position and I will let the rest run till TP or stop loss. The last stream was a fast one. This one is gonna take a bit longer. But of course it's part of it. And I hope you guys learn a lot from this as well, how to manage properly and not trade with the emotions like we do behind the screens. We only take the highest accuracy trades for you guys. Alright, a little low volume right now, but we'll have to see how it's gonna play out. Alright, It is resisting from this point of control. Yes, we'll have to see if it can break it. That's why I took the retest here as well, because on this level there was a lot of resistance. It broke it. I wanted to take the retest to the upside. It did not work out the way we wanted to, but still, we do this every time, the same system. So at the end of the day, we're always in profits. We had 4 trades already, 3 TPs, and this one is still running. Already took some profits around here with the first guys. For the ones that entered late, you're in profits right now, but I would wait a bit. If you're gonna let it run, I would wait till taking partials, till it's a bit higher. Yes, Nicholas, indeed, if we break through, I expect it to go further, but we'll have to see if it does break through. And if you still want to enter, you can. I would suggest a lower risk position. For the ones that are inside the trade right now, make sure to manage your risk properly. And of course, I will take you with me, what I do, exactly how I manage it, and when I take partials or put my stop somewhere else. That's why I go live and I do everything transparent with you guys, like the last 4 streams we had. It's rejecting from the point of control. We'll have to see if it breaks through. Just gotta be patient till it plays out. What you can do is just wait. And when you're back at break even, make sure to take the necessary steps if you want to take some risk off, or if you want to put your stop a bit higher when you're back at entry. But for me and the guys that took the entry lower than me or at the same level, I will take you guys with me how exactly I will manage it. We'll have to see if it can get some upside volume now. Would be nice. Yes, we'll have to see if we can get TP1 first. If we're back at TP1, I will close some another partials and probably higher my stop. But we already had some profits. We don't have a lot on the table right now, so we'll have to see how it plays out. There's not a lot of volume. It's rejecting, so we'll see. We'll have to be patient. And yes, we're still bullish overall. No matter the outcome, the outlook will not change. The inputs are on the screen if you want to know what TP1 is. Alright, let's see if we can finally. We'll have to. Let's play, so we'll have to see.